So I've collected a few bits and bobs, actually a lot of makeup throughout the time that I haven't been filming. So I thought I'll make a quick video for you all. The first thing I got are these sponges from e.l.f. It's a set of 3 sponges. There's this Beauty Blender dupe kind of a sponge, the smaller, really cute sponge, and the smallest one, which I guess you can use for concealer, but it's good for precision work. This one is good for all over concealer blending. I really like the size of it. I really like this sponge because it's not as porous as some other sponges. It's soft, but it has a little resistance, so it doesn't feel like the product is disappearing into the sponge. I already prepped my skin, so I'm just going to use this MAC Prep and Prime Radiance Base Luminizer. I just put it wherever I want to highlight, which is on my cheeks mostly, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin and my nose. And that's it. I just rub it in. It just gives a little subtle glow to your skin. It's not sticky, so it doesn't make you feel like you have something on your face. It just melts into the skin like a moisturizer. I got this recently. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I saw so many people overseas use this, so I really wanted to try it. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I have it in the shade Too Fair Light. The shade is actually darker than what it seems. It says that it's fair. If you're around my skin tone, I think it will work for you. I use it as a highlighter under the foundation, but you can use it alone by itself. But I do feel like it's a little bit too shiny by itself. Usually just blend it with my brush, but you can use a sponge or anything you like. It's really easy to blend, as you can see. Gives my skin a really healthy, natural glow. Recently, what I've been doing to brighten my face, I usually use Maybelline foundation in 128. I've been using 120, which is lighter than the other one. It's a little pink toned, but it works for what I want to do with it. I take a little dollop of it and I put it just in the inner half of my face where I want my face to be brighter. All the work that we did with the highlighter, it covers the glow and makes my face look more natural instead of really shiny. And with my e.l.f. sponge, I take whatever is left on my hand and I blend it. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the 128 that I usually use, it's over, and my sister had this lying around, so I just took it from her. As you can see, this is the skin with the foundation. So the next part is concealer, and I got the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. It's in the shade 312 Amber. I'm hoping it's a bit lighter than the 314, which I used before. There's a seal. The 314 was a bit dark for me, so hopefully this one works. This is how it looks. I've used this concealer before. It's really full coverage. Hopefully it works. Look at the wand. It's massive. What the hell? It poured out. I don't know what happened. It all poured out. Oh no. I'll just swatch on my hand. It's very yellow. It's very peachy. It's very yellow. It's a bit darker than the foundation that I've put, obviously because it was anyways lighter for me. I think it's a good match, right? And I had a little bit of dark circles because I haven't been sleeping the best for the past few days. It really covered it really well. I'm just gonna put some up on my eyelid to prep for my eyeshadow. But I think that's actually a really good. Recently, I ended up buying Too Cool for School Rodin art class, this shading master shading brush and kit from Macaroon. The shade I got is 1.5 neutral. There are 3 shades: neutral, modern and classic. I think this is a set, so I got a brush free with it. It's like a travel size brush, and the compact looks like this. I expected it to be a little bit bigger for some reason. I've seen a lot of Korean makeup artists use this. Almost a compact shade, but just a little cool to sculpt my face with, and I really like this kind of tone for my contour bronzer. I'll take the darkest one first, and just on my forehead and on my jawline. I don't like to make my cheekbones that prominent, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. A little bit on my nose. I'm gonna mix the first 2 shades just to soften and blend the darker shades. And just to contour my eyes a little, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go to the lightest shade. Just contour my eyelid. Just a little bit. My powder, I got this Faces Compact, Faces Canada Weightless Stay Matte Natural O2 powder. It looks a little darker on camera than it is in real life. It has a nice mirror. I'm gonna powder my other eye because it's looking a little creasy. I left my cheeks alone because I want to use a liquid blush. The blush that I got is the Pac Exara Dewy brush. It's in the shade Fudge Me Not. It's a liquid blush and it looks like this. The packaging is really special because in the light you can kind of see a holographic effect. So all over it says Pac and the name of the product. Right? I'm not a big fan of the font and all, but it's another thing about this is I think the stopper is not really the best. So a lot of product comes out, packaging becomes really dirty really quickly because I think the stopper is not small enough to suction off the excess. One thing I've noticed with blushes like this is it's very easy for me to look sunburned in this type of a shade. I'll put a little bit more to show you the effect. Usually I would just stop where I had stopped, but just for the camera I'm going to put a little more. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to go around it to blend it a little so that it's not as harsh. In the buy one get one ColourPop sale, I ended up buying the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the color Lunch Money. I've used this a lot because the finish of it is really pretty. It's like a soft, melty, creamy blush and like a putty kind of a formula, and it just makes your skin look so naturally glowy. Formula just melts into the skin. You can use your fingers, you can use your brush, you can use your sponge to apply. I usually take medium-sized sponge from my e.l.f. sponge pack and I use this much and I just put it directly on my face, on my cheek. It gives a very soft luminous finish. The product itself is pearlized, but on the skin it looks very, very soft and very natural, which I really like. I don't like very shiny highlighters because I'm a little bit of a blush holic. I'm gonna use my K-Beauty Soft Nude blush, which has been through it. I'm just gonna use a little bit of it on top of all this because I prefer a pinky blush. This one is a little more peachy, orangey, which is not my favorite. To apply it, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. blush brush. The bristles are long and soft. It's really good for application of blush because instead of taking a huge brush and just putting blush everywhere on my face, I like to precisely put blush just under my eyes, around my cheek area and not everywhere else. So this is really good for that and it picks up the product really well. I just dust it off and apply it. It's really easy to blend with this blush. I don't like blush across my nose, but I just put a little bit to connect. Moving on to my eyeshadow. I'm not going to do anything crazy with my eyeshadow because I haven't bought anything new. This is the newest eyeshadow that I got and this is actually not that new. This is a palette from a Korean brand, Rom&nd. Everything's going to be really subtle, very soft, very blush toppery, you know, nothing over the top. The reason why I'm going to use this palette is because I got this liner from Swiss Beauty which was going viral apparently. It's the multi-chrome, I think, holographic eyeliner and in the shade 04 Nebula. Swiss Beauty is really, really affordable, so I was really shocked at how pretty the packaging is. It's very special because the color shifts. I did like a quick eyeshadow look with not a lot of color, just a wash of color and a glitter. So I'm gonna use this now. I'm gonna try to draw, like, I'll just show you. I forgot about this. This is the Me Be Lucky eyeshadow. My sister got this from Thailand for me. This is how it looks. It's a liquid glitter. This is how it looks. It's more subtle than this one. And it has like actual chunks of glitter. This is my finished eye look. I use my trusty old Etude Curl Fix mascara. This is probably the largest bulk of my haul. And that is my lip haul. I have accumulated a lot of glossy lip tints. Most of these are Korean lip tints, which I'm obsessed with right now. So these two are from Peripera. These two are from Rom&nd. If you guys like K-pop, then you know girls like Wonyoung. These are the ones that Wonyoung's makeup artists use. Especially Rom&nd Juicy Lasting Tint in 23 Bare Grape. This is the one which I found in Pinterest that Wonyoung's makeup artist uses on her. So this is a very popular color and formula in Korea. This is how it looks, and it smells divine. It smells fruity. I actually filmed the shorts. I don't know if I've posted it yet, but I filmed a short and you can see my swatch and everything of all the lip tints over there. For now, I'll just swatch the Bare Grape since I was talking about it so much. This is how it looks. I like to combine it with my MAC lip liner in the color Soar. It's really glossy and it's not sticky at all, and it gives like a very natural look to your lips. It doesn't look too heavy, and if you just wear this alone by itself, it's just gonna look like you just would have like a naturally really pretty pinky lips, which I think a lot of people like. I like it personally, so yeah. And if you leave it on for some time and you wipe it off, then you're gonna get a little bit of stains. A really good selling factor, because as much as I like the glossy look, I do want it to stay for a long while, and gloss doesn't last that long. So even when the gloss goes away, there's a little stain and a little color left behind, and you can obviously reapply it. As you put more and more on, the stain is more darker each time. So let me try to remove it. Remove my stain, or when the gloss is removed, is how it stains your lip. It's a very even, very natural stain. If you're not sure about buying from Macaron and waiting, actually it was really quick. The glossy tints come really fast. The other products, sometimes when it's in the global category, it takes a long while to come, but the glossy stain came in just like 2 days for me, and I live in Calcutta. But if you're still unsure about it, then you can go on Nykaa and you get the e.l.f. lip stain. Really similar concept. It has like a glossy finish, and once the gloss is gone, you have a lip stain. So it's really very similar to the Rom&nd one, but the Rom&nd one is thicker and it's just more long lasting. It smells better and you get more product in there. I think this is like really small for the price, and I think the price is also quite similar, so I would prefer the Rom&nd one. Love that the sun is coming out at the end of the video. So the last thing that I got is from Clarins Natural Lip Perfector in 06. I actually didn't want to buy it, but the sales associate was really pushing me to buy it, so I got it. It kind of reminds me of the Rhode lip treatment. It kind of looks like it. More of a lip treatment, I think. I don't even know what it is. This is how it looks. It's beautiful. The packaging is really nice, and the smell is also really nice. The applicator is kind of interesting. I tried it in the mall and I liked it. That was not as aesthetic as I wanted it to be. It smells like chocolate. I'm kind of sad that the applicator is so dirty already, but the color is beautiful. It's a very, oh my god, it's actually so pretty. This is my type of a color, like this nude pinkish mauve kind of cool tone, not that cool tone, glossy but natural, non-sticky. I love this. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. Pretty. It's very moisturizing. It is a lip treatment, so it's really moisturizing. Color is beautiful. I love the smell. It smells like chocolate. It's so natural. This is the Clarins Clarins Natural Lip Perfector in the color 06. If you guys want to try it, I think it's really good. You can give it a go. Oh my god, I just love it. So this was a really successful full face of makeup. I love every product that I got. This is my first full face of new makeup. So I hope you enjoy as much as I enjoyed it. Let me know if you end up buying anything. I think that's it. So like, share, comment, whatever you guys want to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.